What's up, y'all? It's Jam and Sam, and today we're going to restore Lilycove City music from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I'll play you guys the song once through. Okay, so first channel of that. Yo, Lilycove, yes. I think everybody loves this theme. So first channel, we're going to play solo and play. We got pizzicato strings and flute. So let's go and drag Sound Canvas. Change it to SC88 Pro Map String/Orchestra Pizzicato Strings. And then, we got harp too. So let's set the volume multiplier to 150%. Go to Part, Edit, and Reverb. Goes off. And then we will call this pizzicato strings. Oh, we got regular strings in there too. Let's call this pizzicato. Now, we will clone this. We have French horn. We have a little bit of everything in here. So let's go on the cloned part. Let's go change this to pipe flute, and then let's go let's call this a flute. Flute. There's our flute. Let's clone this again. And then the next one is going to be... What's the next one? I forgot. Harp. Let's change that to Strings Orchestra Harp. Let's call this harp. And then we have our strings. And French horn. So let's clone this harp. And then let's turn it into a French horn. Wait, strings come first. Let's go to Ensemble Strings. And then let's call it strings. Let's clone this, and finally, we'll create our French horn. Okay, now let's go to strings and change it to brass, French horns, and then we'll turn the cutoff up for this one. Actually, for the strings too. Maybe for the harp as well, and the flute, and we'll do that for the pizzicato strings as well. Now let's call this French horn. Okay, now we're ready to copy our instruments. So let's go, select as we go, let's go pizzicato, strings here. Let me make the brightness up for a little second. So let's go pizzicato, whoops. Control undo. Let's kind of hold control and select this. That's all flute. That's harp. That's also flute. Okay, so that's the only pizzicato string we have here. So let's put our cursor there, copy it, go find first empty, call this melody, and then we will paste here. And then we want to remove these echo notes. And the timing of these echo notes are, let's see, half a step, I think. Yes, half a step. And now I want the release on this pizzicato because a lot of the release here is built in reverb. So we want to hear that. Huh, it's not even working. Oh, that's because I put it in the original one. Whoops. There we go. That sounds better. Now let's go back to the main line and we'll grab our flute stuff. Cool. And then we have more flute. Control Shift. I'm using Control Shift to continue selecting. Okay, and then that's our flute. Let's copy that and let's put our cursor here. And then let's go to melody, flute, and paste. Whoops, FL Studio never pastes anything where we want it, so let's move it. Now let's remove all these echo notes. This is actually a step apart instead of a half a step like the pizzicato strings. So I'll have to remember that. But were some of them half a step apart? Let me see. Yes, some of them were. So it's actually just half a step all the same. Ah, we have a message. Hey, I have not heard some amazing work like this in a while. I would love to get these uploaded to Smash Custom Music, a place for modding music. Ah, interesting. Never heard of that, but do what you will with these whenever they're out. But they won't be these will not be out on the download for a while, not until they're released. So this is good. So we have everything we need there. For the flute, and then for the harp, we need the harp. We have a small section of harp here. Cool. So let's copy that. And we paste here. Nice. Now let's remove that last echo note. Nice. Now let's go and grab our strings. Nice, okay. And then the rest is just French horn. So let's copy that and let's put our cursor here. And then I want to go to melody, strings, and paste that there. And we want to remove these echo notes. Okay, now let us go and grab our final instrument, which is our French horn, which starts, where does it start? It starts on that big run. Yeah, right here. Okay. Control, drag, and then copy. And then we'll go to French horn. And paste. Nice. Okay, so we've got the whole line copied. Now let's go and see what our panning has in store for us. It's a straight pan across the board, so all we really need to do is copy these values. Copy, paste, 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 and paste. So that means all of these instruments will be 69% in the left ear, rather than centered in the stereo. So now we need our volume, which is not so simple. We have automation here, and this automation, we don't have it during the pizzicatos. It's just static during the pizzicato, so we don't need to, we can just copy this value. And then but the flute has some, flute has a little bit of automation. So we'll highlight this and copy that. Go to melody, and then go to flute and paste that. Now the harp, let's see. Harp has a few changes. Okay, so now we will copy this part. And that's the part that the harp will play at. Nice. Nice. Now let's go and see what the strings has in store. Oh wait, but this part, when the flute comes back in, we need this value too. So let's go and copy this whole part. And then this, by this time I think it's, yeah, by that time it's strings. Okay, so let's go back to the flute. Delete what we have here and go paste the new part. Now this part I think doesn't matter, so let's remove it. Because the flute starts here, that's part of the, yeah, that's part of the harp. Okay, so now our strings bit. Our strings is just static, it doesn't change, so we just copy this value. Paste, and then for the French horn, it's actually the same value, so let's just copy and paste that too. Wait, why did the strings not copy? Okay, there it goes. You have to tell it a few times sometimes. Okay, so that's good. We have our values. Let's check out our mod wheel data. Too much horns, water /7. Is that a thing? I've had people tell me that IGN's review is like too much horns / and water. is like their only nitpick. Is that true? Is that real? So let's see what we have some data missing here, so let's see what that might be. Ah, okay, so this last part is where there must be vibrato. So the vibrato scheme, this note starts here. No, it starts a little bit after that. Let's see. Probably here. Yes, so it starts like a bunch of like almost 4 steps after that. So this note starts. This note starts right here, so that means that we would probably want... Actually, by that logic, it shouldn't even start yet. Let's see. Ah, this note is already started by then. That's strange. I'll have to see what the original sounds like. Let me drag the original part in here. Let's see, Lilycove City, and then on that part, this is the first time I hear vibrato. And let's see. I think it's there. So I think it's like immediately at as the note starts is what I'm hearing. Note starts here, so let's go and put our automation there. Okay, and then that's pretty much the first time it has vibrato. Nice, but I hear it sounds like a lighter one, so let's try and move that down. Wow, okay, I did not ask for that. Now let's try to just scale the levels then. Maybe we can just tell FL Studio to scale the levels and then it'll behave. Yeah, that sounds good. Nice. Okay, so let's copy that. And that means we want to go to Project, Generators, Flute, scroll down until you see dark gray. And then go to Modulation Wheel and paste, but we don't want that space. FL Studio always gives us space where we don't want it. So let's go put our cursor here and then paste. Okay, and the new channel, the sound canvas needs to be, the vibrato needs to be faster. It needs to be like 25, so let's add that in. Yes. Nice. Okay, so now nothing else has vibrato, so we're good on that. Now we just need to give these things mixer tracks. So let's go give everything a mixer track. Okay, now is where it's really going to start to pop. Let's go back to... Let me see what y'all are saying, actually. Ah, what? What? Mario's here. I added the horns part. Yes, the review. Oh, it's a true. The too much water is the too much water part is true. What does this mean? This means that we are recreating the Pokemon Ruby soundtrack with the original synths that they used to create the soundtrack. So we're going and basically making it high. We're making it high quality. Review is for the Pokemon remakes Omega and Ruby Sapphire. Oh yeah, the remakes. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so this part, let's go and drag in our default mixer track, and then go from there. Okay, now it pops more. Let's give it reverb, and let's give it delay. So we're gonna set it to half a step, and we only want one echo. So let's set the level like all the way down. And we don't want the echoes to be too powerful, so let's turn the wet down. Nice, and let's give it some, enhance it with some offset, like with some stereo offset and some spread. Give it a little blur. Nice. Okay, so now we go on to our flute, drag in the default mixer. Now it pops, now let's give it reverb and delay. Now let's set that to be half a step. And let's set it to have only one echo. Well, we can set it to have... Let's set it to be 1%. We can set it a little more than that. Let's give it some stereo offset and some diffusion. Nice. And let's name these. Let's name this pizzicato. And then let's name this flute. Okay, now the harp. Let's go and look at the harp. Let's give it the default. There we go. And then let's call it harp. Let's give it reverb. And then let's give it its own delay. Set the level to be very low. And then let's set the timing to be about 24. And then let's set the wet to be about 9 o'clock. And then let's give it offset and diffusion. Nice. Nice. Okay, so now let's go on to our... Let's see, we have our flute here. Let's check out how our flute sounds. Nice. Is that... I almost think I see some... Oh yeah, I forgot to remove these notes. Whoops. Nice. Now we have our strings. Drag in the default. Call it strings. And then let's give it reverb. And give it delay. Now let's go down to 24 and then set the level to be like 10%. And then set the wet to be about 35%. And then let's set the offset a little bit. And then give it some spread. Nice, now it sounds natural. Now the French horn, let's do the same. Drag in the default. Call it French horn. Now let's give it reverb. And then delay. Set the level and the timing. And then let's set the wet. And then give it some offset and diffusion. Nice. That's beautiful. Okay, so now we are done with that channel, so let's go to the second one. Ah, the rhythm. And this is all strings. Oh wait, no, not all strings. We have a little bit of tuba. And now let's go and give this to the, let's copy this. But let's select the tuba part and just find our... We need to select all the string notes and copy them. Okay, so this is all tuba stuff. Yes, okay, so let's Shift I to select the, to invert the selection. Let's copy this. Oh, also we have to copy the, yeah, okay, so it selects that. So let's go and copy, let's make find first empty and call it rhythm, because I want to keep it separate from the, kind of separate from the melody. And let's paste it to the strings. And then I want to select channel 2 and Alt C because this is going to be a second layer of the strings. So we want to go now and select part 2 in the sound canvas for the strings and go to SC88 Pro Map Ensemble Strings. Remove the reverb and then yeah, and then we want to remove our delay notes because we already have them. Oh, they sound so nice. And then we have that hole for the tuba. And then the bridge. It's like a waltz. Oh, that's true. This is a waltz time, so we need to set our timing to 3/4. Whoops, I deleted a real note. Now you can hear the echoes come back in. Almost there. And done. Okay. Let's see. Ah, what's up, gamer? Welcome. Yes, this does sound great. Thank you. I use trackers for composing, so piano roll is a bit different to me. Yes, piano roll, yeah, it's gonna be, it's instead of numbers, you get to see like a whole graphic, which I like. I couldn't handle the numbers from all the tracker numbers, all that data. I can only handle so much numbers. I'm not a numbers man. Now, let's go and see what is our panning. We have a straight center pan, so that means since we have 2 layers to this, we can't use the main panning. So let's go and let's go and copy this knob, and we're gonna send it to specifically that layer of the strings. So let's go paste it into the strings and paste it to pan 1, and then we're gonna reset the regular panning. And now the volume of this track is gonna be different too. So let's go and copy that value and paste it to volume 1, and then reset the main knob. And then we're going to go and copy the value. Actually, let's see if there's any automation on this. Does it change at all? No, it's static. So let's copy this knob, copy this value, and go to volume 2 and paste it. Okay, so now that we have our strings, now let's go select our tuba line, our tuba bass line. And then let's go. So it starts here. Let's hold control and click and drag. And then we have, that's our tuba line. Nice, let's copy that. Now let's go to rhythm. This is the rhythm of the night. Okay, so now let's go to, actually let's clone this, let's clone this one since it's more general. Clone the strings, and then we'll go down, hold Alt and go down. Whoops. This is, why is it not working? Oh, because I need to hold the other Alt. Wait, no, I don't. It just moved. No, it didn't. I need to hold the other Alt. They're specific on which Alt you do. So hold left Alt and drag the arrow keys down. Let's go tuba, call it tuba. And then let's go to wherever that gap is. Yes, here we go. And FL Studio never pastes anything where we want it to, so we have to move it here. And we'll delete these echo notes. Oh, but I have to change I have to make this a tuba first. Let's go to brass and tuba. And then we have to delete these echo notes. Nice. Okay, so we've removed all our echo notes. Now we have to give it a mixer track. And then we'll drag in the default. And now this is pushing the distortion, the saturation knob a little bit, so let's turn it down just a touch. Now let's give it a fruity delay 3, and we'll set our time to half a step, and then let's go 10% feedback, and then let's go 37% power. Give it some spread and some offset. Nice. Lovely. And then let's so we don't really have any changes on this. Wow, those strings sound so sharp. I think when the other strings come in, that'll take care of them. Oh wait, we can actually turn the cutoff up. Nice. Okay. Okay, so now we have that little waltz kind of thing. Now let's go and give it... Let's go and move on to our next channel. But wait, I need to give it, I need to set the volume and panning knobs. So let's copy this value, paste, and then the panning is just center. Oh, we have some pizzicato strings for the next one. More pizzicato strings, I should say. How much of this is pizzicato strings? Does it change? Yes, it changes sometimes. So let's select everything that's pizzicato strings. Okay, so here's all pizzicato strings. Control and drag. And then it goes back to pizzicato strings. And then back to strings. Ah, we have some pizzicato strings over here. And over here. And then back to strings. Nice. And we have a tempo change. Don't let me forget that. So that means let's copy all this. And then go to, this will be like a rhythm. So let's go to put it in rhythm. Pizzicato, and then let's give it this, let's put this in the second channel, which is going to be, what we'll do, Alt-C, set it channel 2, and then Alt-C. And then let's remove these echo notes. Oh, and first of all, it's off time because FL Studio never pastes anything in the right place. So let's go, I'm gonna have to check where this is. Okay, so one more to the right. Yes, okay. So now we have to make this part, this second layer, a pizzicato string. Let's go to SC88 Pro Map Strings Orchestra Pizzicato. There we go. Turn the cutoff up, turn off the reverb. Now let's remove our echo notes. Ah, I've almost forgot this part up here too. Very nice. Okay. Now let's take our volume and panning. Oh, let's see. I use it. This time is really early for me. It's almost 6:30 a.m. Yes, I'm in Spain right now, so that's probably why it's early. Do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. It's on my YouTube profile. Let me get you the link. Let me paste the link in here so you can use it without leaving. I just have to go and grab it from Discord again. And while that Discord's going to take a second to load, but anyway, let's go and I'm going to figure out my panning. Panning never changes, it's just static. So, and since we have two layers on the pizzicato now, we have to copy this knob, this value, to the pizzicato pan 1, and then reset the value for the main panning. And then we have to take the volume, main volume, and paste it to that first layer, and then reset that. And now for the second layer, we take the second layer's panning and paste it to pan 2, and then the second layer's volume and paste that to volume 2. Cool. Nice. Now, and now, we can take our actually now Discord's probably loaded already. Let's see the this thing. I didn't ask for this. The server link. Let's see. Let me paste this. Okay, here we go. Discord link. You live in Spain? I live in Spain. I live in New York, but I'm in Spain now for 3 months. Yes, I am just American. Yes. I am in Spain for the first 3 months of the year. So, yes. Gotcha. Yes. Now, no, not for work. Because I have a friend is leaving for France and for a few months on her work, and she needs someone to take her apartment, so like her to take her room. So I am renting out the room and vacating, having 3 months in Spain, which I absolutely love because it's Barcelona. Barcelona has a lot of music, a lot of live music, and I love that, and a lot of great food. Yes, very nice. Thank you. Now, let's go on to this next thing, which is more strings. Wait, no, we forgot our strings from the other channel. I'm getting ahead of myself. So let's see. Let's see, this is strings. So we have that. And then back to strings. Nice. Okay, so all of this is strings. Now let's go and we're gonna put this, tell the FL Studio where to put this. And we're gonna go back to rhythm and go to strings. And then we're gonna paste that there, and we're gonna go now to channel 3. And we're gonna paste, and we're gonna Alt-C to change that. Now I wanna remove these, well first off, I want to go to the strings and go to part 3 and make this strings. Let's go to ensemble, SC88 Pro Map, ensemble strings. Turn off the reverb, turn up the cutoff, and that's that. And then let's go and start removing our echo notes. Nice. Lovely. Okay. Now we need our volume and panning for this channel, which is a static. Panning is a static value, so let's go and paste it to strings pan 3. Well, Why is this center? We don't, is it supposed to be center? In the other channel? Oh, it is center. Nice. I just want to check. This is 80%? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so now the panning is copied. Now, what's the volume saying? Wait a minute. This is the volume for this channel. I forgot about this. Now, the volume for the strings changes. It's, this start off. Okay, so we're gonna have some changes there. Let's go and copy this and bring this to Melody Volume 3. I want it paste. That's crazy. It didn't even copy it. Wow. Okay, so let's go and copy it again. Make sure it hears us this time. Okay, so go to rhythm. Let me go back here and I'm gonna check something. Nice, okay. So now we have that. Ah, we have a panning problem. Let's go. I mean a tempo problem. Let's go and we have lots of tempo information here. Let's copy this tempo information and send it to rhythm. Let's put it in the rhythm since the rhythm is tempo. Nice. Perfect. Now, no vibrato here or there or anywhere. Okay, so that's all of our strings. Now let's go on to the next channel. So this is a melody layer. Ah. All of this is strings. Nice, okay. So we'll copy that. And then go to, we'll go to put this in melody. So this is going to go to strings, channel 4, and paste, and then Alt-C to change it. So now we have to set channel 4 to be strings also. Now, let's go to SC88 Pro Map, Ensemble Strings. Nice. Ah, but it's like the panning changes are, the tempo changes are not here. Okay. Now, we need to go and copy our panning data, which is actually nothing. We just have center. So we don't need to do anything there, but our volume data, we have plenty of volume data. So let's go and copy that. And then let's go to melody and strings volume 4 and paste. Now this dip, we don't have anything here, so we can remove that. Oh, whoops, I removed too much. Nice. Nice. Lovely. I love it. That's elegant. Okay, so now we want to select our pizzicato strings. Wherever they were again, I forgot. Ah, here we go. Nice. Let's copy that. Go to Melody, Pizzicato Strings, and then paste. And then we can change, since there's nothing else here, we can put this in Pizzicato Strings 1. Let's just remove these echo notes. And Alt-C to change it. Nice. Now let's go and copy our... Well, panning is 0, so we don't need to worry about that. Well, actually we do, because our knob here is... Oh wait, this is... I forgot to change the main thing. Let's see. Let me make sure that I have... Actually, I have to copy this to pan 1, because pan 1 is... Ah, okay, so I did copy it. Okay, so with the pizzicato strings now we have going to the right, going center, and this one is going to change a bit. Actually, we can put this in pan 3 since it's already going to be center. This one's already center, so let's just put that in pan 3. So we don't have to include any automation. Wait, oh, I don't even have a pan 3. It's just, so let's just give it pan 1 then. Let's and then let's automate the panning. Let's go to pan 1 and Control I to insert what we have here. Now the only other time it's playing in the melody is here, so then we're gonna want to put center before, like, right at whenever yeah. Nice. Okay, now our volume for that moment is 72%. And then, did I copy the volume for that one? Yeah, that's like 84. Okay, so now we're going to paste the volume for that one is going to be like that, and then we're going to go to volume 1 and Control I to insert what we already have there. And then here, we're going to paste this knob, and then there we're going to select that and Control I. Nice. Lovely. What? Let's see. That's I guess it's a nice thing to do for a friend. It was a mutually beneficial transaction. I assure you. I love being here. The individual channels of the song sound good by themselves, I must say, which is helpful in making the song sound good. Yes, every channel is should sound great on its own. It should sound very polished. What composition software are you using to make these? I'm using FL Studio, Fruity Loops Studio. Producer edition. Now, that's all we have for this channel, so we're moving on to the next one, unless we have vibrato, which we don't. So let's move on to the next thing, which is... synths. This is our triangle, I believe. But does it stay a triangle? Yes, it's a triangle the whole way through, and it's kind of a sforzando play. No, it's just a static envelope, static pan 2, and 50% volume. Okay, so now we want to go to get our triangle preset for citrus. And this has no envelope, right? But it's the level is bad. Want to take it? Why is this giving me just spamming me with a huge menu? Save this. I'm gonna save this preset so I don't have to set the 100% volume knob again. Okay, so now this, we'll copy these notes. And then what is this? This is also a synth, right? Yes. So we'll copy this and find first empty and call it synths. And then we'll paste this here. Oh, that's too loud. I don't want to play that yet. Let me give it a mixer track. Put in the default. Oh, this is piano. What is this? What is playing here? Ah, this is our tuba. I forgot to name. Let's call it tuba. And then this is triangle. Now we have that, and oh, that's still too loud. Let me go and remove the chorus, then set it to minus 15 dB. Now it's a proper volume. Nice. Okay. And I also forgot to give some of these reverb. Yeah, I forgot to give the tuba reverb. Okay, now this synth is good. Let's go and it's center panned, but it's 50% volume, so let's set that. Nice. Okay, but it has vibrato, so let's go and grab that. But all the vibrato in these MIDIs have some information missing, so we have to approximate that. Now that's I can say with it's probably on that long note there, which starts here, and then so it's going to start between from half the bar. So let's go the pencil and paste this here, and then we'll put 0 in the beginning. Okay, so let's copy that information. Go to synths. And then let's go to triangle. Put it on the pitch envelope. Paste that there. And then this is a sensitive knob, so we're going to go about 20% of what we have here. Scale it down to 20% of the normal knob. It's a slow vibrato. The vibrato is too slow, so let's speed it up. The speed should have already been matched. I think this patch is like somewhat behind. There we go. Now I want to save this patch again because I don't want to have to do this again. La-dee-dee-dee-doo. All right. Nice. Okay, so we've got that, and then now we have this. Lastly, we have this other channel. Ah, more pizzicato strings. Okay. But do we have any more pizzicato? Let's see. Nope, nope, the rest is just square. Okay, so let's grab this. And then let's make sure we know where this is starting. Wow. Okay, copy that, and then go to rhythm. And we already have some pizzicato here, so this will be under that. I wonder if we can combine some of these channels, because right now we have only 2 pizzicato channels, so I'd like to keep it that way. And right now, this is the second one going off, so we need to keep that one, but I want to put this in layer 1. So let's go and paste this here. And then I'm going to send this to channel 1, Alt-C to change, and then remove these echo notes. Nice. Okay, so now we want to set our panning for that channel. So copy value, and then we'll go to project, pizzicato, pan 1, and paste that value. And then since this stuff needs to change, let's Control I and insert it as in automation. And this will change on its own whenever it goes to the melodic one in the first channel. So now I want to take my volume, which changes a little bit. Oh, that's not for the pizzicato, so it's static for the pizzicato. Okay, let's copy that value and let's go to rhythm and then paste that to volume 1, and then we'll Control I to insert. Nice. Okay, so now we just have our square left. And it pretty much stays a square. Let's see. Yes. So let's go and grab those notes. Nice. Let's go and let me make sure I know where that starts. Paste that there, and then go to synths. And then we will drag in our square preset. Paste. And remove these echo notes. That's too loud, so let's go and give this a mixer track so we can turn it down. And let's drag in the default mixer. Call it square. And set it to -15 dB. And then let's start removing our echo notes. But first, let's see. What makes, let's see, I tend to use a lot of vibrato in my compositions. Ah, vibrato is nice. Never made a full cover like you're doing here. Ah. Well, full covers are nice. This is I don't really consider it to be a cover because I don't get any I don't take any creative liberty with these. It's kind of a cover, but it's kind of not. Full remake, I guess. Whoops, I removed a real note. All right, so now we've removed all those delay notes. Let's go and add ourselves a delay effect. And now this is going to go half, let's see, half of a step. Let's turn down our feedback level. Nice. Let's give it some stereo offset. Nice. Cool, so now we've got pretty much everything. Let's check that we don't have any panning for that. Nope. And our volume, on the other hand, is gonna be a solid 7, this much, 57%. Okay, so now that we've got it all together, now we've got all the pieces, let's put it together. But I think that automation that we put there is going to conflict because it starts in the beginning with the pizzicato strings. So let's go to current project volume 1. And then this we're going to... let's delete this part. And then let's put it... and let's have it start right here. Control I. That way in the beginning... oh wait, that's still not early enough. So now let's go to rhythm and add that in, and then whenever we have... so now the pizzicato volume be here, 90, and then now it's 84. Okay. Nice. And then for the panning, however, let's remove that. Let's first take this, and let's remove this, and then let's make sure it doesn't start till like here. Control I, and then now we have, in the beginning, we have L44. And then there, wait. Ah, that is that right there. Wait, what do we have going on in the beginning? Ah, so it's already 44. Oh, so no, it's L33. So in the beginning, we should have L33. And then it should change to L44. No, it doesn't change. Why doesn't it change? Let me go and look at this. Ah, there it goes. It changes. Okay, that needs to change a little earlier. Nice. And actually, we can put this in rhythm because it technically is part of the rhythm. And while this is solidly part of the melody. But where does it go? Hold on. Oops, sorry, I bumped my mic. Let me go. Oh, it didn't even register that cut. Ah, it doesn't, it's a glitch. Okay, so this happens right there, and then I cut that, and then it goes right here. Okay, and then any stuff that's happening there, I want it to go from Pizzicato Volume 1 to... I want this to go from here to... Oops. Well, let's cut that and then insert the space. Control Insert. So now we keep the same time. And then let's go to Rhythm. And then we paste that. Wait a minute, that's not supposed to be there. That was supposed to be at... yeah, over here. Nice, okay. And then volume. Volume is also a factor that we want to pay attention to. It doesn't really change until here. Yes. Ah, but this... ah, that was what we just copied, was volume. So let's go Control Insert. And then go here. And then Control Paste. Nice. So now... nice. Okay, perfect. So now... let's see. Now we want to add in our synths. Okay, so synths don't actually start till here, so we can do a, we can just make this unique. And then delete this. And then we'll trim the loop here. Trim it down to the loop. And then we'll loop this. Hello, Samajay. Hello, Bapt. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, by ear, I guess. Ah, yes, by ear. By ear is fun. The cover doesn't have to be by ear. No, it can be anything you want it to be. Now, let's go in. So we're gonna check out this loop. Nice, so it loops pretty cleanly. Nice. Elegant. I love it. Okay, so now we need our ending. What's our ending going to be? That's a tricky one, because what are we doing compositionally here? If we can go to the original for a second, so we can see it all the notes. Let's see, we are doing, what is our chords? So we're ending in, the loop ends in G, it looks like. It's actually, oh, it's actually G sus4. G sus4. We have G sus4, but that's going to a lot of... Oh wait, let me enable all my channels again. So we have G. So we're pretty much ending in G major. Or E minor 7. Seems like oh, we have a C in here in the bass. Okay, so it's more like C major 9. Yeah, something like that. It's more like really C major because yeah, we don't really establish that D. The D is just in the melody. We don't really have that. So it's C major coming from what is here before this? Okay, so that's solidly C major. We're going from C sharp. We have a G sharp, an E, G sharp. So we're solidly G sharp minor. So we're going from G sharp minor to C major. So what is this chord here? This is D sharp, A sharp, F sharp. So that's a D sharp minor. So we're going from a D sharp minor, which is to C sharp minor to maybe we could end on, so we want to go that's a tricky one. Nah. How does the piece start? Piece starts in starts in, let's see, B. We have a B to F sharp, B, F sharp, D sharp. So that would be B major. So if we follow that, we have D sharp minor, C sharp major, C sharp major. Ah, so maybe we could go dum 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 dum. Maybe we could end like that. That sounds like a sad. Or maybe we could go from 5. Maybe we could do a 5 to 1 with. That could be satisfying. I think that would be more satisfying than going. Yeah. Yeah, go with it. We'll go with an F major instead of what it starts with. So that means we're gonna want to go to, let me see what people are saying first. I hope your day is going great. Yes, I hope yours too. I have a question. Will you be doing DKC3's GBA port? It has entirely different songs, and I would love to hear, for example, Waterworld. DKC3 GBA is difficult because not only is it not possible to create MIDIs from the ROM, like I can't. In other words, I can't extract the music instruction data from the ROM, so that's been difficult. So I would have to any restoration I would have to do by ear, which I've never done before, which is a challenge but not impossible. And the other thing is that a lot of the samples are hard to find. I can't really find them, so it's proving difficult. Some of them are known, but not all. But a lot of them are missing. So I would have to find those, and also it's a lot of synths to recreate that might need recreation. So it's just a whole big thing that'll be down the line, if anything. So we'll see, but right now it's not possible. Research is needed. Okay, so for this ending, let's see. We have no pizzicatos at the end. We end with strings, I feel like. Yes. So if we're going to go to F, we're doing... So this is going to be... Wait, we're going an octave up. If we want to go to F, we're doing... That doesn't really sound very resolved. That sounds too out of pocket. That sounds more... Let's go to A, because A is like the 5th of E. Let's try that. Oh, we have a weird tempo at that point. Okay, so let's extend out this part. Okay, we have an envelope on that part that we need to remove. We need to extend. Is this strings 2? Wait a minute. This is like strings 4. Yes, okay, so there is no reason to have that drop at this point, so let's remove that. Nice. That still sounds strange. That still sounds like not very good. Because it's going from so far, it's such a big drop. I feel like we want to pad our drop with like... Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. We'll see how that sounds. Maybe we might want to go... Yeah, no, I think we want to keep going down. Let's go to... So for the French horn, let's go to F. It's clear, we just go to F right here. If we want to end on F major. Now, let's go to our rhythm. Hey, let me hear that. I'm not sure how much I like that so far, but we'll ride it out to the end. Let's see, what is ending here? We have our strings going here, which we will end on F. Whoops. Oh, that's a G. Whoops. I'm kind of not liking this ending already, but we'll change it later. Let's just get our notes in. So there's no pizzicato here. What are the synths doing? Synths, clearly this is going to go down to F. Dun, 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 dun. You could do a 7th here, but that's going to be too low for a 7th, I think. Let's go to instead to C to A. No, I don't. That just sounds weird. Yeah, no, let's go. Let's try that B sharp. Let's try that B major. That was we from before. So B major, we're gonna put this down to F sharp. And this will go to D sharp. And then for the rhythm, we will put this down to, wait, no, this is not here. Let's go from strings to F sharp. No pizzicato. Let's go for the melody, let's do D sharp. Actually, let's establish B as the melody. Dun dun dun, because we're also following a fourth pattern going down. Nice. I feel like that is a good start, but we want to... I want to end this going more up. Da, da, da. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Whoops. Okay, that's getting there. Maybe we don't really want... Let's see. Let's try to solo the melody. And maybe we don't want the French horn to go down. Maybe we want this to go up. Nice. Now synths. Let's make something else go up. Although I do kind of like it when this goes to D sharp, since we need something playing the D sharp for the third value. Let's make this go to B. I think I want to change some of this part. Let's do... Let's go, instead of going down here, let's go up. So here we are C sharp. Or C, no, we're C major, so let's go make that a C, and this a D. Da da da. And then let's go up here too. Da da da. Let's go da da da. Oh wait, this is C sharp. This is F sharp that we want. This is difficult. Tell you what, let's go back to the way the first part ends it. This one ends on C sharp, on F sharp. But the original is not really a clean ending anyway. So this is gonna be, let's make this a B. And then let's make this one go kind of downward. I do not want this to do that here. I don't know, maybe a fade out would be better with this one. Still sounds out of place. I'll have to think about this one. I'll have to come back to this one later. Let's see, it is. This is having a conversation here. Could reverse engineer DK-C3 GBA. Yeah, probably definitely a lot more work. There's a way to rip the OG. Yeah, I know how to rip the OG samples. You don't need to crash the GBA, the ROM to rip the samples. You just need to take the ROM and open it in Audacity as a raw file. And then you'll get a bunch of noise, but the samples will be in there, and then you just trim them out. That's what I did. Yeah, it's definitely outside my skill set. Let's see. Yeah, that's the way you dump the ROM. You don't extract the okay. Yeah, I've already extracted the samples. It's about getting the data, the music data, like what the notes are, not the instrument samples. So anyway, we're gonna go and master it. So let's put on a Maximus. Now let's cap our mids at 3 dB. Let's cap our highs at 9, but we don't really have very many highs. So we can go and embellish our highs a little bit. Let's go raise the highs on everything. Actually, we can just do, no, but not the synths. I don't want to raise it on the synths. Let's go like that. Yes. And then the harp. Here's a loud part. Do we have... Let's see. Yeah. I think it's still not pushing the highs too much. Tuba can get highs too. Okay, so... Now, I want to check the lows on that part where the tuba comes in. Yeah, the two lows are still low. Let's we remember we usually have to boost the tuba's lows. Yeah, let's go for 6. Now we got a little bit of bass on there. It's enough for a classical piece. Nice. Now this is still very quiet. So we'll need to go and raise the volume overall. So maybe we'll let it through a little bit. Ah, here's that loud part. So here's a question. What key is this piece in as a whole? I think it's going from, so we're going from B to E to D to E flat. And then we're going from here, we're going like so we're going from to G sharp to back to E flat, back to E to back to B flat. Let me just E flat. Here's kind of a resolution right here. This is from F sharp to B. I think we can try this again. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. That's all right. Yeah, I think we'll roll with that. Perhaps, let's see. Sometimes people are able to. Yes, some people are able to do both. Surprised you're not in the HSD score. Right inside on the samples. I don't know, that might seem. Yeah, he usually. I don't know if I might have to ask him. I don't know if he might be able to provide any. Well, he said I know he used a lot of Stylus Remix and Native Instruments FM7, but not much is known beyond that because there's a lot more than that in there. But I think he just used a bunch of different samples like Roland's and all the things he had on archive. So this. I think that's actually a good resolution. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe we can try. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe we can go back up to F sharp. Or up to F. No, that sounds weird again. Nice. That's all right. We'll roll with that. All right, y'all. We have been. This has been an hour and 45 minutes. So we will call that a day. And next time we will be doing. What is next? Next time will be the museum theme. Alright, y'all, and this will be up on YouTube tomorrow. Thanks, guys, for coming to the stream, and this is Jam and Sam signing off. Until next time.